Hi everyone, and welcome to our new module. This module is on searching and sorting. So again, we're just going to be using arrays like in the previous module, but we're going to talk about a couple different algorithms to search for an item that's in an array, and then also to sort arrays. And you can sort arrays numerically, you can sort them alphabetically, depending on the type of data you're working with. So as always, we have our module at a glance here that explains what we'll be doing in the module and contains a link to our course calendar. In our lectures and activities, please note in a lot of cases here I'm asking you to read in the textbook, explaining sorting and searching algorithms. Sometimes can be hard just in a video. There's some good diagrams in the textbook that help you do that. So make sure that you're watching this, reading the appropriate part in the textbook, and running the sample programs. So this kind of goes all the way through what we're going to be doing. And at the very end, there's like sorting with an array of structures. This is an important video because you're going to need that for the project in this module. Okay, so make sure that you're watching all of those. Our assignment, we don't have a My Programming Lab assignment in this chapter, so it's just from the textbook, so you can complete the assignment just like we always do. The discussion, all right, it follows the same format as the previous chapter, and that kind of short answer question. So please complete one and make sure you're responding to other students. That'll be important because those types of questions are going to be on our next quiz. And then finally we have our project. So here's the project file and the instructions. Again, it states here, make sure you watch this lecture video. It's very important for the project itself. I would love if you guys would start this project a few days before the due date. This past Tuesday, I was overwhelmed with questions from this class. I don't mind answering questions ever, but I think between 7 p.m. and midnight on Tuesday, which was the actual due date, I had about 14 emails that I had to look at people's code and bring it up in the compiler and make them a video, and it was really overwhelming. So if you could start a little earlier, I'm always happy to answer your questions. I would really appreciate it. So that's the new module. I'm going to go to our calendar. And I just wanted to say one thing. There were some issues with some of the video quality. If you find that in here, please just send me a quick email and I'll just try and redo that video for you if that's the case. All right, so our current module, right, it's open. The assignments will be due on the 23rd, the discussion post, the discussion response here, the project here, and the quiz. And that's going to bring us right up to spring break. I will have the next module open prior to spring break, but I would just like to let you know that I'm going to be out of town for almost all of spring break and have very little access to this class. So I really am probably not going to be able to address questions. I have accounted for that in the course schedule. You'll see that once we return from spring break, okay, you still have this whole week in which to get your assignment in. So just a little bit of notice on that. Okay, as always, let me know if you have questions.